And I will tell you, we're all concerned about costs, so listen to this statistic. For every dollar that you expend on ECI children that's 3 and below, you will save 7 in special education costs later on in that child's life. So we need to remember that with our federal and state funds.
Volunteering at the schools. By the time my oldest arrived at a client's school in the 2nd grade, she said, look, you need to get over here and quit spending your time at the gym playing basketball during lunch hour. You need to come and read to the kids. They need a man.
Hi, Jumper. First off, I'm running for State Board of Education. I love that I'm surrounded by these amazing candidates down there in the middle. A question I get a lot, what is the State Board of Education? 3 main jobs. One is curriculum, setting the curriculum for K through 12 public education. Then the textbooks that follow that curriculum, and those are for Texas and a lot of other states adopt the significant impact.
We're privileged tonight to have 2 candidates to come address you. And we'd like first to hear from our candidate for the district court, Greg, for Judge 215, right? The district court, come on up, and the first group, thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you very much.
As you do this job and your team that you've put together, getting this neighborhood active. You're my precinct chair, and I'm proud that you're doing this, David. So, hi neighbors. I live 200 yards that way, so I live right here with y'all. Most of y'all are used to seeing me at the Gator Pool. You know, our kids swim together.
They need our support more than ever in this nation and in this community. And sir, it's an honor to hand you the microphone. Thank you for what you do.
My name is Jonathan Zitzman. I'm a captain of the Harris County Precinct 4 Constable's Office, and I'm more than happy to be here today representing our constable, Mark Herman. For those of you who probably, hopefully know by now, Mark Herman has been your constable since 2016, and he's worked with the agency for 35 years.
My name is Mary Ann Huffman, and I'm running for Harris County District Attorney because public safety should be the one thing the government provides for its people. Now, it's no surprise that crime is up in Harris County. Our homicides have almost doubled from last year. Our violent crimes are up. Our domestic violence cases are at 36% higher than they were a year ago. And over the last 4 years, Kim Ogg has done nothing to keep the people of Harris County safe.
Like this, that's just a little polyp with an outgrowth like this, and it comes through the airport, it goes right back down. So, if you're wondering how in the world, in the middle of Sam Harless's district, is Tom Oliverson my state representative? Now you know, it's because you live too close to the airport. So I am an anesthesiologist by trade. I did come straight from work, so I apologize I didn't have time to throw on a suit. So as I speak to you, if you suddenly start to feel kind of tired, you'll know that I went to school for 8 years in order to produce that effect.
We'll hear from Sam, and we'll break off into groups. Let me take a moment and just thank the Gleannloch Republican team who put this here tonight together. If you will, thank you. I'd like to give a special shout out. I mean, I'm privileged to have a vice chairman here tonight, John Blaze, but our precinct organizer, who has been organizing on behalf of all the Gleannloch, just 551 and 880, work so closely, and it's our leader and our team organizer with great passion. And would y'all give it up for Donna Cox? And again, I want to thank everyone. We have several team members and the leadership team. I see Vanessa Muse out there. Hi, Vanessa. Oh, you're filming. Okay. Hey, Vanessa. Okay. Lane Rutledge is here. Barbara Young. Would you wave, Barbara Young? These are members of our leadership team that make all this happen tonight. Also, want to thank all of our precinct captains. We have several in the room. I won't call you out individually, but you raise your hand if you help us as a street captain and stuff. I see Ray and others and stuff, but you raise your hand. Please just help us. And so we need you to also volunteer your time and your treasure to help elect all these great Republicans. and support us. Go to our Facebook and come meet with any of us and sign up. We have a lot of work to do between now and November. But right now, we're going to close with our final speaker, who's also a friend and just a gift to have in the legislature, coming for re-election, the freshman of the year by many circles, but he's the veteran of the year legislatively in our mind and hearts, and that is Representative Sam Harris.
Thank you. It's great to be here with some guys that are taller than me for a change. Usually I'm a tall guy in the room. Look, this is my home. I've lived out here for 44 years. I went to high school with Tommy Ripley, my good friend right over here. So it's great to be here. And this is one of my favorite parts of our district. Yes, I am a target of the Democrats. If any of y'all read the newspapers today in the Houston Chronicle, which I don't read, but it was in there. I don't read the Chronicle. The Democrat super PAC out of Washington, D.C., the forward majority, is funding my opponent $486,000 to take me out. That's pretty scary when you think about it, $486,000. I don't think anybody in this room knows her name. She hasn't done anything. She's who? That's what I say, who? But $486,000 to take me out. Do you know why they want to take me out? Redistricting, like Tom said, who's ever in control of the Texas House is in charge of redistricting. But they also don't like me. I don't know why. I think I'm likable, but I guess they don't.
All right, and so we're gonna close and break out to where again our candidates are going to be spread out. Please take a moment and greet them and find out how you can help support them. Listen, we want to thank you so much for coming out tonight and spending your valuable time on behalf of Republicans. We have a lot of important work to do between now and November 3rd. Our early voting starts on October 13th, which is right around the corner. It will go through October 30th. And then Precinct 551 will be voting at Hosler Elementary from 7 to 7. And Precinct 880, our neighbors next door, will be voting at Frank Elementary. We still have some needs for election clerks to help us at the election, and we have multiple candidates that need some folks to hand things out at those two precincts. So take time and volunteer. If you see Don or any of our team member and we don't have your email address, be sure and make sure that we have that. Again, thank you so much for coming tonight. And we do want to have a shout out. We've had some young people present. We want to encourage you, youth, to help lead us out and be a part. And thank you so much for you're the future of our great nation. And thank you for being here tonight.